What's up, guys? It's Charles from Plain Jane Cars. It feels like it's been forever, and that's because it has been. I've actually had people ask me, are you still doing YouTube? I'm like, yeah. Well, kinda no. Welcome to 2020. It's a new year. It's a new decade, which seems so random to me. People say, oh, it's a new decade. And I actually turned 40 this year, which is so scary. But anyway, I am doing a video, not just to push content, but I actually have a cool video and I'm gonna include my SRT4. I never put that car in the vlogs and no particular reason, but I'm actually selling it. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you saw the post. If you don't follow me, the links for my Instagram will be in below. It's more interesting stuff on there. I post more regularly, obviously, than I do YouTube videos, and hopefully I'll start doing just as much YouTube content as I do Instagram. That probably never happened. I probably should, but it'll never happen. But real quick, we're gonna run out the front wheel drive performance. I actually talked my wife into riding with me, which is cool, but I need some suggestions. So in the comments below, help me figure out what rims to put on the Ram. I love my Ram, but I'm gonna tell you, these wheels, oh my God, they are so ugly. And I can't stand riding it. Even though I know it's a plain Jane truck, but I need to get with the theme. We want to do gold wheels. I've seen a lot of different stuff. Maybe a 22x14 or a 24x14 possibly. Help me out. We got to get rid of the ugliness. See you guys at Front Wheel Drive Performance. We'll be there in a bit. Just made it out the Front Wheel Drive Performance. Thank you, wifey. Oh, check out the Ram, man. That thing just looks mean, guys. I have to admit, I love my truck. Just too bone stock right now. Here's the baby. I can't believe I ripped up my front bumper when I was bringing it out here. I'm so pissed. You guys are gonna have to excuse the wind. We have this ridiculous storm that's hitting Houston right now. So irritating. Oh, my front bumper, no. Actually, I'm gonna take it to Imperial Collision to get that fixed. Let's pay John, meet him. And actually, they got some cool stuff in here. Check this out, bro. Look at the puppy, look at the puppy. What's going on, guys? Guys, John has a beast that he's gonna tell us about. 710 horsepower. Anybody that wants some of this neon, come see John. Tell us a little bit about it, John.
It's just a fully built bottom end with the GT30, basically.
GT30? So that's a ball bearing turbo, right?
Sure is.
Golly, E85, of course, right?
Actually, it's a Ignite C114.
So you're on full race gas?
Full race gas. Yep.
Sheesh.
Running about 33 pounds of boost right now.
And our friends at BC, you guys know we love them. 30, what? I missed that. What a boost?
33 pounds of boost.
God, are you kidding me? Fully built. Who did your intake? Let me step around here. You guys got to look at this. Oh, it's JMF. Look how sheet metal intake, man. That looks gorgeous, man. Wow. I mean, your pipe. Well, I look at my motor, and I thought my motor. This looks very nice.
Honestly, it's dusty right now. It's been sitting here for a while because we've been busy working on everybody else's cars and not going to the track.
He fixed me up, guys. So he's, instead of working on his car, and you got to pay for your habit, right?
Of course.
So what kind of suspension setup? What's the front end you run? What axles are you running? All that good stuff.
It's stock axles, VC coilovers. I have Prothane bushings.
Prothane, okay.
Hotchkiss sway bars.
Nice. Totally gutted interior, I assume.
Totally gutted.
Yeah. Not much left in there, right? What do you need?
35 with me in it.
26.
And I'm about 2 something, you know.
Are you serious? 26. So what size fuel cell are you running?
5 gallon.
5 gallon.
5 gallon.
And that'll last you all day, right? At the track, pretty much.
This thing does burn some gas, I noticed.
I imagine it. 33 pounds of abuse. It's not cheap. It's not cheap. Not at all. And what front tire are you running?
It's a 24.5 by 8.5.
24.5 by 8.5. Man, this thing is amazing. The next time you're at the track.
Bicycle tires on the back.
Pizza cutters? All right, let's. Oh my God, look at that. The reverse skinny. That is so cool, bro. That is awesome. Bicycle tires. We got to get this from the back, guys. Check this out. This is the right way to do it. This is so the right way to do it. And you said you run out like at Houston. We used to call it Royal Purple, but
Yeah. My personal best right now is a 10.4 at 140.
that's impressive. Do you have any goals for the car? Or you done?
To the nines, honestly, I was lifting the head whenever I did 10.4.
Are you serious?
I was, and
It's a good problem to have, lifting the head.
Yeah. So we put another head gasket in it, and some heavy duty head studs.
Nice.
I'd like to see 40 pounds out of this thing. Honestly.
Your blow-off valve looks fast, man. Look at that thing, dude. Just a blow-off. What are we doing here? I guess if you're trying to hold 33 pounds, you need a heavy-duty blow-off valve to hold it.
Pressure lines, no boost leads.
Oh, look at that, dude! That looks like what I have on my air ride. Actually, look at that line.
Same thing basically.
Yeah, DOT like airline.
Yep, metal braided for all the boost lines, wastegate, everything.
Oh man,
no leaks.
That is impressive. So this thing is it's built to legit run.
Yeah. Actually, I had this motor in that car on pump ethanol, making 610 to the wheel.
Wow.
And then I decided to go straight track.
Straight track.
I bought this roller and just gutted it. It had like 200 and some thousand miles on this thing, so I'm like,
rolling chassis.
I don't feel bad about that.
No, got it. Rolling chassis. What cams?
BC Stage 4s.
BC Stage 4.
Yep.
Dude, this is one thing that I wanted to do and I still have to do, and I'll bring it back to you guys if I don't sell it tomorrow, is I need a solid mount. That dog bone is so irritating. And you have obviously the solid transmission mount too, the one on the other side.
I actually had the fifth mount too in the middle in between
the
really? It was onto the K-frame.
Sweet.
Also,
sweet.
Yeah. You see my windshield, like, they tell you to get rid of your upper and lowers.
Yeah.
But I got so much movement out of it that I cracked my windshield. So I put the uppers and lowers back on.
Did you?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But now that thing's solid. It
just doesn't move, right?
Dump it at $7,000, it ain't going nowhere.
So are you launching at $7,000?
Basically, yeah, we're doing $7,000 launches at the track.
That is so cool, man.
Yeah, grabbing gears at about 7,500.
Crash box. So what kind of transmission you running?
I have just regular T850 with the billet input shaft P-Works.
Yep.
All carbon synchros.
Really?
Yeah.
It's impressive, man. I gotta see this thing run.
I took the transport not long ago just to check it out.
Just to go through it, make sure it's all good to go?
It still looks good.
Well, look at this. We're gonna look at this real quick. And this is Cindy, who I bought the car from. This is so clean. I mean, this is like
187 or 186, I think this is.
Is it really? Just show worthy.
Yeah, 189.
189. How many ACRs have you seen?
This is a commemorative.
Is it the commemorative?
Commemorative, yes. They only made 200 of them.
This thing is.
This thing's got fresh paint.
Yeah, I can tell. I think it's clean.
It's gonna be a show car.
Is she going show car with it?
Yeah.
That's super cool.
Basically.
I love the motor. I mean,
right.
What turbo is that, man? Look at that monster sitting back there.
That is a oh god, what is it? The 256.
Okay.
Borg Warner.
Yep.
Don't quote me. I think it's like an SX 256 or something.
Don't correct them in the comments, please. We'll believe what you say, man. I know you know more than I know. I mean, I'm still back at 16G, 20G. I went through a little DSM phase. Don't hold it against me. But after the Neons, I went with a Conquest, which is a Starry and blah blah blah. And I wound up building
Conquest.
that. Yeah, I love that car. One of the cars I wish I had not sold, and I know I'm gonna feel that way about that. I've sold so many cars.
Man.
But actually, I'm going to try to talk John into doing a cold start and a pull in my Neon so I can record it. Let's see if I'm a good enough influencer. It was. Oh, yeah. Why does race gas smell like candy? Like pastries. That sounds so good. a turbo. I love it. What's the breather box? What's this for?
Yeah, it's your PVC system.
Really?
Catch can. Yep.
I've never seen one like that. I love this car, but it's been sitting so much, and that's what made me want to sell it, but I miss it. We're gonna get John to give us a little cold start here on the bone stock, the now bone stock SRT4. Give me that action. Oh, that still sounds so good. With working windows. What? Hey guys, I had to shorten my window switch so my windows wouldn't roll down. And as you know, in Houston, that's not functional in the summertime. So it literally sat since March or April. I think I drove it around a TX2K last March, and it's been sitting ever since. So happy to have that fixed, even though I'm considering selling it. I think I'm gonna keep it. I still like the way they sound stock, bro.
I think so.
This sounds so good. Let's do like everybody else does. Let's get a rev before the oil actually gets out in the engine. Let's see what it sounds like. Oh. Not bad at all if you ask me. Blow up valve sounds good too. I missed that. All right guys, we're gonna see you. Actually, John, thank you. We're actually, Mike talked me into building the car. We talked about a built bottom end. Who knows? But 3 projects at once. So we got the Ram, we got the BMW M4 with the air ride, the turbos. That's coming in the next week with the full carbon conversion for WECFest. Should we build a Neon? I say we build a Neon. Let's do it. And wifey gave me the thumbs up on the way here. She's so cool. I love her. Guys, oh my goodness. I forgot how fun it is to drive this SRT4. The way it sounds, the blow-off valve, all the turbo noises. Like, I love the BMW, obviously, but it's so insulated. Like, it has good sounds. It's fast. It's quick. There's no turbo lag. But this is kind of like, it's such a different experience, and it's so small, so nimble to be a front-wheel drive car. It is a Dodge Neon. Shout out to John, man. Part of the reason I want to sell the car is I just don't drive it that much. And really, why I wasn't driving it is because of some of the drivability issues I had. Small little like Neon issues, right? It is a 15-year-old, almost 16, right? It's 2005 model year, which means it's really, you know, sold in 2004 like I had my car, my original Neon. And it just had little tic-tac issues like the windows not rolling down. He's like, well, it's just a bad switch. And I was so irritated, and I have a whole bunch of cars to choose to drive from. I just let it sit. And it's just sitting there and sitting there, and I looked at it one day, and I'm like, you know what? I just need to sell this car. I don't think I'm gonna sell it. Like, it's just so fun. And John said a couple times off camera, he was like, dude, this is like the cleanest Neon in Houston. He's like, and he's known, they're really FWD Performance. Obviously front wheel drive, so they're pretty well known for building Neons. Like you saw, he has a 10-second Neon, he's shooting for the 9s. I'm pretty sure he'll make it. But he just said, he's like, this is the clean. He's like, I work on a lot of undesirable Neons and calibers, SRT4 calibers. Like, this is the cleanest one I've ever worked on. It's a lot coming from him because they have a lot of nice cars at the shop. But I mean, I'm asking a lot for the car because I don't want to sell it. But if the right person comes along, cash in hand, I'll let it go. But I just wanted to come back while I'm actually driving a car, having a driving experience. Man, I love this thing. It's just so clean. It's quick too, and I love the lag. The 3rd gear, I just did a 3rd gear pull, and my wife is in the Ram, which, you know, I love my Ram too. God, this thing is so quick, bone stock. It's really, really cool. I actually talked to John off camera too. He's gonna send me a link to his best track time. If I get it, I'll actually put it at the end of this video so you guys can see what he does. We already started talking about, like I said, the build, and the prices to build this compared to my M4, I could probably build 10 of these, or I could make a 9-second Neon with a full interior, fully built motor. We're talking billet and forged everything for the price of my air ride. How's that? That's crazy. But I'm tempted because it's such a cool car and it doesn't cost me anything to own it. I mean, I pay like, I don't even know what I pay insurance. It's so cheap. I think I might wind up keeping it. And sorry for all the background noise. I got my wipers on and stuff, so I don't know if you guys can hear all that, these different noises, but man, I'm so happy with this car. I'm gonna have to drive it around for a little while just to enjoy it, and we'll see. After I get the neon done, I get the Ram done. If I have to get the Beamer done and get the Ram done, we'll see. We'll see how I feel. Maybe if it's still around, we'll put a built motor in it, big old turbo on it, and make it maybe a 10-second street car. That would be pretty fun. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Like I said, I'll put John's video for his best run, his 10-4 run in his neon, at the end of this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. It's a little short, a little bit shorter, a little bit different than all the cinematics of my other vlogs, but I wanted to put something out there. I thought this was pretty fun. Actually, hopefully the Beamer will be finished up at Backyard Auto tomorrow, which means nothing to you guys, but hopefully that's done and we can pick that up. I'll guys show you guys a little bit of that. The carbon is coming from RW. I should have that next week, and we'll be dropping it off at Ted for the turbos. Can't wait for that. We'll vlog that whole thing like I promised. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, give it a like. If you really liked it, share it with your friends. If not, check me out on Instagram. Subscribe, follow me on Instagram. Bunch of content, and actually we're really shooting to get the Beamer ready for the Savage Show and Wet Fest. So come to Axis and Alibi January 25th for the Savage Show. I believe it's car show number 3. That is always a movie, and it's gonna be pretty much all exotics this time. So I don't even know if I'm gonna make it on the lot with the Beamer done. We'll see. All right, guys, thanks. Peace.